Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam, CEO of Vibra Finance. Hold on one second. Let me get my audio squared away. There we go. Hope you guys are doing well. Hex Wood, my man, appreciate you stopping in here. Hey, guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you for a little bit because this ain't my first rodeo. Whoa, let's get this camera out of here. And I've been around the block. And for you guys that are Hexicans, Pulsechans, that are kind of new to this ecosystem, we're seeing the FUD on a whole new level right now. You know, people are freaking out because Richard Hart dropped staking. Richard Hart added staking. Richard Hart tweeted about Aave. Richard put up a liquidity farm for Pepe. How dare him? He's not a real Hexican. He would never do this. Like, guys, the fighting is crazy. What's up, David Lee? Hope you're doing well, my man. My Mobius. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Legend. Texan legends in the building. So, guys, this tweet was funny. Like, I appreciate it for just like, we're in the middle of a bear market right now. It can't get any worse, right? The charts look like shit. I'm not gonna lie. Right, we dipped back again. You know, we had a nice little pump with Pulse and PulseX and the incentive token, but the gas kind of was deflated. And this accounts that have thrown shade at Twitter or thrown shade at Richard Hart, Pulsechain, or Hex repeatedly are listed below. Sad the next Fu eulogy might be for people within the community if they don't stop fudding our bags. So this, like, guys, this is a bottom signal to me. This is as bad as it gets. And we are not alone in our community. All right, I'm in the Corium and Sologenics community. All right, they're on the XRP ledger. Fashion Coder and Black Hexican went to the party in LA earlier this year for the mainnet launch. And they have validators for their staking. And guess what? The FUD that we're seeing in Hex, Pulsechain, it's in all of the communities I'm in for the most part, right? So you saw that the Hex is the way stirring things up here. Just this is funny, whatever. It's not like malicious or whatever. It's just ruffling people's feathers, being like an Eric Wall. I love it though. Whatever. It is what it is, and it's the same thing in Corium, right? So. Zen Lounge, I met Zach out in Las Vegas at the Sologenic party, and he does streams for the XRPL, and he's been doing it for years, and he's one of the bigger ones out there, but he's got, I think, like 10,000 followers. He's not huge, but look at this. This tweet was put out earlier today, a message to the XRP Corium community. I'm reaching out in regards to the key to the door of all doors. I sadly did not want to take it to this level, but due to the disrespect from the Corium management team manipulating and lying to us community members, I'm eager to shut down this entire plan right now. See, the Corium blockchain is currently ruined due to the unequal balance of voting power from the Zen Lounge monopoly. Now, this is just his opinion. I know this is part of the plan to bring down Zen and introduce a governance voting network that is not incentivized. The community sees the Zen situation as being a humongous problem. Well, I can tell you, it is my own blood to know the solution. I'm 22 years old and was the first person to discover the solution created by Ripple. So guys, this guy's freaking out, right? He's because Zen here, he's one of the bigger validators, right? I met him in person. He's been trying so hard to grow his community, get people to vote with him or lock your coins up. It benefits the network. It secures the network. And this is like a hit piece on his own community. And it's the same type thing you see in HEX and NFT.com. This was another project that I was really big on. You know, we got into it 2 years ago. I minted my Genesis key. So did Lindsay. We spent like an ETH combined getting our keys. And all of a sudden, it's falling apart in the bear market. The community is freaking out in the Discord. People are leaving. Developers have left. Nothing's getting done. People are pissed off. They want refunds. It's all a scam. And guys, this is when you're in different communities and you're not in one, you start to realize, oh my God, it's not just Richard Hart. It's in this community. It's in that community. It's everywhere. This is what happens when people drink the Kool-Aid from lengthening cycles. This time is different. This is going to be the one that's different. You maybe Hexicans, they like me. I staked too much at the beginning when I first got into Hex. 5-5-5-5. That was the thing to do when I was watching all the Hex influencers do a 5-5-5-5 stake. That's actually how I got my staker app early. Shout out Kareem. Appreciate you hooking that up back in the day. But I had to do or show proof of a 5-5-5 stake to get that and not have to pay the like 10 or 12 bucks or whatever it was. So I wish I didn't stake for that. I wish I staked for that long, but half of my bag. I wish I didn't stake that much for 5-5-5-5 because you see the paper gains come and go and you think, all right, whatever. I lost some money. You know, a year goes by, it's 2022, Hex is crashing lower, and you're thinking, all right, another 6-8 months. No way in another year from now, Pulsechain's going to be out. I'll be fine. And then what happens is you don't plan far enough for the future, or you don't think something can go as low as it can. And you're over leveraged. And right now, people are sellers. You know, the loudest ones on here are the ones that are having to sell out of their bags. And it's unfortunate. They screwed up. They didn't plan right. They don't have another, whatever the situation, everybody's different. But from what I see, everyone I work with, I don't have any pissed off clients. Everybody that I work with is happy right now because this is an opportunity. They see this. They think long term. This isn't a 1-2 year, let's get mortgage everything and go all in and get rich overnight. This is strategic, well thought out moves over the course of 5 to 10 years. You know, I'm not expecting any of this to really be pumping until the Bitcoin halving or close to it, or if we get a crazy ETF launch or some kind of catalyst that's going to bring new money into the markets. You know, it's just the same money sloshing around. All the communities are fed up with it now. And guys, this to me is the ultimate bottom signal, in my opinion. You know, we are so close now to the Hex documentary coming out. The trailer for it. It's coming. I think it's the 12th. The official trailer is coming out.
Some social videos.
I don't know where. I saw a tweet somewhere that the newest trailer is coming. I think, yeah, when the 11th is Tuesday. So Tuesday at like noon EST, the last trailer's coming. And I think hopefully they give a launch date or some kind of update on when a time frame is going to be. Because guys, we are capitulating. People are pissed. And look at this, guys. It's the same thing. Imagine for everybody that was here on Friday when these guys from Floki Safe Moon came in and shilled it to us. Well, guys, look what happened. I mean, there's no easy money in crypto right now. You know, these Floki, anyone would have got wrecked. And now it's just going to chop sideways forever and die. You know, maybe it'll come back, but if it does, Pepe and all these other coins will be doing way, way, way bigger X's than this. So it's just funny, you know, the spam bots come in and you see these green candles and everything looks great. You're like, man, let me check this out. It's pumping. Could it keep going? Let's see if it retraces and comes back up. And sure enough, just straight up rug pull. Complete scam. And you got to be careful for this stuff. You got to be careful. The scams are getting more sophisticated. The charts are looking better. They're giving volume to these shitty pools that they're going to pull the rug on. And you've got to know what you're doing. The pump is coming, Davis. The pump is coming. I think with the Fed Now wallet coming July 20th, I think that's going to be a major, major catalyst. Something just tells me with that wallet coming, and all the grayscale insanity. All right, what is we going? All right. Wow, that's crazy. All the different all the different pools, Bitcoin's a different price on all the different chains. Where are we at here? All right, let's get to the top 100. That might help. We got compound pumping. Only DeFi coin. That's good, though. I want to see it. DeFi pumping. I saw a great stat this weekend that in the future, 60% of all trades are going to be done on DEXs, not centralized exchanges. So I feel like the peak of centralized exchanges was 2021. And we're going to slowly make that shift to decentralized, open source networks, ledgers, communities, so on and so forth. Let's check out Bitcoin here. So what are we at? 30,111. We got 30,500 on Phantom. Interesting, but guys, I'm waiting for Bitcoin to move up to 35K. I really am. I just don't. I feel like there's too much going on right now, and they need to get retail excited. This is the biggest pump and dump ever is about to happen on the average retail person. Now, I remember in 2021 when everybody was talking about Dogecoin and everyone was talking about crypto and this and that, Uber drivers in Vegas, everywhere you went. And that's the ultimate top signal. And they're going to create that same type hype that we all saw with the meme coins, but they're going to create it with Bitcoin for all the people that aren't in crypto, retirement funds, pension funds, all these boomers, I would say, that have no exposure to Bitcoin, but as soon as BlackRock goes live with an ETF, then all of a sudden they feel confident in investing in it. It's crazy how that works, but the herd just follows along. So I really do think they were accumulating. Obviously, they've been accumulating for a long time. It's so obvious. All right, let's see if we can get. All right, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, they were buying down in here. They wanted to short. They wanted this down at 10K. Richard, I think, was right. They just couldn't get it down there. There were just too many buyers at this point. Banks were collapsing. People understand that Bitcoin is a good hedge. Along, if you're in certain countries or for certain individuals. So to see this pump back up, we're going to see. I think we're going to keep pumping. Nothing excites people like green candles. So you get people on Fox News, on CNBC, you get green candles, you get them coming on bullish, the ETF's launching soon. You'll be able to get in, then we're going to start hearing Bitcoin to 100K, Bitcoin to 250, Bitcoin to 1 million, Bitcoin to 10 million. Bitcoin's going to take over the whole derivatives market. Bitcoin's going to be the global reserve currency. We're going to hear it all. It's coming again. I promise you. And when that happens, the rug is going to be pulled. That's when all retail is going to be in. I think in mid 2024, I think Bitcoin, that's when we're going to have a blow off top. I think this cycle we're going to hit the new highs in 2024 and we're going to front run all of this and people are going to be left holding their bags in 2025. That's my gut prediction. I hope I'm wrong and I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for Bitcoin going to 80K or to 150K. I personally don't care. I realize top signals now, looking back on the last bull run. And it takes all of that. It takes you getting stuck with bags. It takes you holding coins that are down 99% that you knew you should have got out of, but you heard a rumor or this, just whatever it is. I've heard everything out there. This time's different. Institutional money's coming. The Ripple lawsuit's finally going to settle. Guys, the entire bull run, XRP was all hyped up about the Ripple lawsuit ending next month, while Ripple just dumped on retail's heads for the entire bull run. But that's all right. That's the past. And this cycle now, we're starting to see coins like Casper where their supplies are all issued. They're all out. There's no more inflation coming. I love Casper for enterprises, for businesses, 11.5% staking. It's Ethereum, what ETH wants to be in 10 years. That's how I look at Casper. So there's great plays out here, guys, and we are at rock bottom. Same thing with all the Pulse chain coins. Hart's Law, right? We don't know which coin is going to pump. We just saw a nice pump from HEX on Pulse chain. eHEX didn't really do much. Kind of stayed flat. And the incentive, PulseX and Pulse chain all pumped too. Now Ink's heart crashing the hardest. So we don't know which one are going to move when. That's why for me, I'm just doing the Pulse and PulseX pool. I have my 77 million Pulse, 217 million PulseX in here, and I'm just earning ink. And I'm swapping it out like every week. Every week I'm coming in and swapping it out for HEX. And then I bought some more PulseX right before the nice little pump. So whatever one is down the most, I'm buying. If Pulse chain's down the most, I'll buy that week. I mean, I've been doing the math since I got in here. And this pool right here, I am in for 81.5 Pulse and 212 PulseX. So I'm up 6.1 million Pulse X and I'm down 3.4 million Pulse chain. But with after the incentive token and after everything I bought early, I'm way up in profit. But if I had just hodled this incentive token when it was 30, 40 bucks at the beginning, 60 bucks, and didn't swap it out for other coins, I swapped out 0.7 incentive token for like 2,600 HEX. Now one gets you, I think, 350. So the amount that you were getting back then, you had to take advantage of it at the beginning or else you got wrecked. So that's why you got to be so careful with who you listen to, because I know people that are getting wrecked with a permanent loss and they don't understand what happened. They got in at like 2.1. Once PulseX was absolutely ripping, they got in. And then it completely flipped now and we're over 3. So one side of your pool is completely wrecked. But that's all right. You have to be in this for a long amount of time. Time will catch you back up. If you gank it, that's how you screw yourself. So if you're in the hole on one side, you don't understand why, but you kind of do, just give it time. Understand the ratio from Pulse to PulseX goes from like 1 to, or it was like 2.1 PulseX for every Pulse chain. And now we're closer to, what are we at now? 3.1, 3.2, something like that. So the ratio is going to consistently change, but over the course of a year, it'll come back and forth to where you shouldn't be really losing. All right, now we're back at 2.81. So that's how much it's swinging back and forth, back and forth. So you really have to be careful if you're pulling your liquidity. It's not after one side makes a decent move, because you could get stuck with some impermanent loss. So, yeah, guys. I remember people saying HEX to 100. Yeah, bro, it was crazy, the Kool-Aid we were drinking. I would be HEX at $2. I think that's as high as it could possibly go this cycle. I mean, I could be wrong. Whoa, stream got rugged there. Sorry about that, guys. Where are we at? Share screen. I'll be happy if we get to $1. Because sorry about that, guys. If we can do if we get to $1, that's almost 100x on all the hex I'm buying right now. So I don't even know. Yeah, they're not even 2x the previous all-time high. It is what it is. We haven't touched the farms. Bro, if you're gonna do it, make sure you have the ability to do it for a full year or so. This isn't short term. The swings can be so gnarly. Like if you come in right now and you provide liquidity, say you do 10 million pulse, you're gonna have to put up 28 million pulse X. And if pulse X starts gaining, and say it goes back up to 2.2, you just lost 6 million pulse X right there. But yeah, you gain some pulse, but it temporarily can be disastrous. So if you do it, just do it. Think long term over the course of a year, and it'll work out. The rates are going to fluctuate, but it doesn't matter. In the long term, it'll all even out. So I just want to check some of the blue chips. So Aave, we had a complete rinsing. It's amazing to see the liquidity in this coin go from $1 million down to 17K. But I don't care. I told all you guys, if you have powder right here when it was under 9 cents, like load up right now. Like we're so lucky to be here. And I'm still holding my 1,000. I made a ton on this. I was able to sell some at $1.20-ish on this God candle up here. And it was beautiful. I made millions of pulse, and now I'm just free rolling with my 1,000 I got left. Same thing with Link, got 10,000 Uniswap. Like it's not much, guys. It's a couple $100, but I see what can happen. I see the potential. I say Pepe. I think I got a little more Pepe. I think I got 11 trillion or whatever it is. So yeah, 11 trillion Pepe. How much? Almost $400. So if that can do a 10x versus Pulse Chain or Pulse X even, and this is worth 10.6 million, and it does a 10x, there's 100 million Pulse X right there when I dump this. So my whole goal is I want to just keep accumulating Pulse and Pulse X, and I'm doing it with these memes, with these blue chips. I added some of this bone coin. I think that's going to be another good one when the Shibarium launches. I think that's going to be a big play on Pulse Chain. Honestly, it's just a crapshoot, but you got to think, all right, what has community? What's on Ethereum? And just go through the top 200. But you guys know my strategy: Quant, Alluvium, Pepe, Texan, and then the AI, Fetch, Render, Singularity Net, and then Uniswap, Chainlink, Quant dipped down finally nice. I was able to rebuy down at like 68, 69 cents. I was kind of getting nervous. I thought we had kind of made a new floor, but once we started making lower highs, I knew we were coming back down because I sold some at $1.10-ish back here. I sold like 500 of them and got like 500 and what was it? I think $550 around there, and then rebought for like 320. So a couple $100. It's a couple million pulse right there. And now I'm free rolling for the rest of it. So now I don't have to stress at all. All right, is this up? Is it down? Did I get my money back? Nope. I'm up on everything now, and I'm free rolling. I can just sit here. Same thing with the WBTC. I bought and sold, got impatient, bought one at 140, bought another at 170, and then sold it at like 250. So I kept the one right here. I rebought it, I don't know where, at like $50, $55, something like that. And I'm just going to hold it because I saw how fast it can move. And there's nothing like saying right now I sell this coin. It's only one coin. It's worth $68. If I sell it and it triples, it's going to sting so bad. Even if my biggest bag of Ave or Quant, even if they pump up like crazy, the fact that I sold that coin and I missed that pump, it's going to trigger something inside me. I'm going to start going like on tilt. It's crazy how that works. So guys, we are in the middle of a bear market right now. The worst bear market I've seen in crypto. And the FUD is in every community. I'm seeing it in Corium. I'm seeing it in Sologenics. I'm seeing it in NFT.com. Where else? There was one other community too where it was really bad. Oh, I forget, it was one of the XRPL coins. But it just kind of, it's validation that, okay, I've seen this before. I know where we are. And when sellers have to sell their bags because they need to live and it's the last thing they want to do because they know deep down I'm making a mistake, that's when you get this outrage on Twitter. That's when you get people turning on their community, creating FUD against their communities. Like this guy right here, James, he's 22 years old and he says, I can tell you it is my blood. It is in my blood to know the solution. I'm 22 years old, was the first person to discover the solution created by Ripple. Bro, you're 22. You don't know shit. I'm sorry. But like in their own minds, they are, I don't know how these kids got this delusional. It's crazy. Yeah, seeing, there you go, bro. That's even, there you go. Another one now. So now we have NFT.com, Cosmos, Solo, Corium, Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX. There's almost 10 communities, with the Mintra FUD now, the Bank X FUD. It's all over the communities. So this is not isolated to one community. And that's the problem. You get stuck in one place and you think this, oh God, it's only us that, the Hex community is falling apart. All else in cryptos. No, it's everywhere. It's not just us. This is common. So this is bullish to me, guys. I think this is a bottom signal, or if not a bottom signal, a signal that the bottom is so close. All right, just hang in there, stick to your plans, keep DCAing. We got 2 more days until the new trailer comes for the highest of stakes. Let me see where. All right, I know Hex Lena posted it. New tweet. Who's ready for single-sided staking? Pulse and PulseX for 6.9%. Let's go. There we go. So everybody that was freaking out, here you go. And I guarantee you this does nothing for the price. Nothing. It's just to make people feel good. Whoa, I don't follow Toby1. Whoa, that's crazy. Sorry about that, bro. I swear there was a tweet about it. What is it? Did it get deleted? Oh, there's mouse drop 1. Oh, we had to get on the board with the mouse drop. Oh, I guess it is gone. No, there it is. All right. Real security footage of the highest of stakes RH world premiere. All right. Well, there it is. All right. Sorry, guys. Finally. It is, but it's not on the highest of stakes channel. It's on Muse Storytelling. I'll put it in the chat. I will put it in the chat. Da-na-na. All right, so it is 36 hours from now, July 11th, 12 p.m. And hopefully from there we get some kind of an announcement about when it's coming out. And that's going to start. That could be the catalyst. That could be right there. July 11th, that comes out. Say the movie's coming out September 1st. Then we get our FedNow wallets. We get a Ripple settlement, or it looks like they're settling sometime in August or September. Guys, there's so, and then the Mount Gox stuff will blow right over. It's going to be FUD. I think that's going to be whenever that, they're saving that for a nice dump once a lot of longs get put out. They're saving one of that trick up their sleeve. And then we have the Fed meeting towards the end of the month. If that goes bad and they raise, actually, no, if it goes bad and they don't raise, then that'll be shocking. But that could also be the fake out where people are expecting price to tank because they're raising rates again. But the markets are already front running this. They're thinking way ahead, and they have these rates priced in. So that could be that's my prediction. Actually, I'm going with that we are going to see, even though we see rate hikes, Bitcoin is going to start pumping to 35K towards the end of the month. And it's going to annihilate the shorts. It's going to be a nice short squeeze. Then we'll head into August. We'll chop around, maybe hit up, push towards 40K. People will be calling for 50, and that's when we'll have another short squeeze. And then Mount Gox will be coming in, and then that's where that'll annihilate the longs, and then the short squeeze will be the Mount Gox FUD. So that's my prediction. Mount Gox isn't going to do anything. It'll be just like interest rates hurting the price again. I just don't see bad news hurting the price anymore. I mean, we've seen terrible stuff happen, and Bitcoin just keeps chugging along. Banks are collapsing. Bitcoin's going up. So I'm bullish as heck. Guys, stick to your plans. Don't do anything stupid. I thought Pulsechain was on hex.com, but I connected here and I can't seem to access Pulsechain yet, but I guess it's coming. That'll be another little like nugget Richard drops for us, that Pulsechain is now working on hex.com and create some more virality. So that's all I got for tonight, guys. I just wanted to get the point across that this toxicity, this FUD, all of it, it's not isolated to our community only. It's in all the communities right now. Wheel just said it's in Cosmos. I just gave you 3 examples of communities I'm in personally that the fighting is out of control. So hang in there, guys. We're gonna make it. As long as you didn't get any FSM when the bots came in, obviously we dodged that bullet. And we're going to load up Texas. We got Illuminati's confirmed. Price is 503333. So we're going to end on that note right there. Shout out David Lee. Shout out Rags. Shout out Samantha. We're going to keep stacking our Texan. Actually, what's the price on Pulsechain? That's on ETH. Texan 5 zeros and 5523. So almost at 5555. Almost 2 awesome numbers. I gotta get some more Texan, but I'm waiting for 5,000 around there. If not, I'm gonna get burned, but I got enough for now. So, all right, guys, like, share, subscribe, do all that jazz. Really trying to grow this channel up to 1,000 followers, so we can not even monetize it, but just get more attention. I feel like once you're able to be monetized, they'll push you in the algorithm. And it'd be nice to be able to reach more people and save more people and help people understand that this is par for the course. This is crypto. And, it's not easy. When you want 100x, you got to be attempted to be shaken out of your bags multiple times. So appreciate all you guys. David Lee, Wheel Crypto, Davis, Hex Wood, Russ, Hex Glenn, Mobius. You guys are the best. And we will see you tomorrow afternoon on a fun day, Monday. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.